Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Yes, good morning. It's still morning.
We have Maria Perfect, who's from Naples, obviously. Oh, and it's the most beautiful city, but it isn't easy to live in. Okay. Maria, can you tell us why? Why is it the most beautiful city? And why is it difficult to live in?
I've heard that Naples is very beautiful. I've also seen from people I know, they've showed me pictures of Naples. It looks beautiful. I would definitely like to go there one day.
I've been to Naples, but it was for a work conference, so I didn't see as much
Oh,
as
no.
I would like. So I want to go back. Mattia also, I think that it's Naples. Good.
Okay.
Why?
Naples.
Please give us why. Yeah, Naples is definitely a place to visit. Shall we introduce ourselves while we're waiting, maybe?
Yes, but before I do that, look, I've written here. Oh,
Down.
Napoli.
Naples. Hi, Tommaso again. I think we saw you last time. Eleanor, hi. Maria says Naples is beautiful because it's full of history.
Yeah.
Good. Just remember the it. We're talking about that before. It is full of history. Good. And Eleanor?
Hi, I'm Eleanor from Palermo, and I love my city. I love your city too.
We went to Palermo at Christmas. It was very beautiful.
Yeah. I could definitely see myself living in Palermo. It is definitely beautiful. It's like the climate is like South Africa, so I adjust.
Okay, it's similar.
Like, remember we went in December and the weather was still warm.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It's relatively like African weather. It was amazing.
Nice. Maria, Naples, the food is amazing. Definitely. I remember eating lots of good food in Naples. And there is the sea.
Yes. Mattia says, because it's full of history and architecture, and never forget the beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
You come from Naples.
Very patriotic people.
Yeah. Tommaso says,
Lecce, have you ever heard about this city before? Yes, I've heard the name. I've never visited.
I have friends who come from Lecce, so I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, but why is it beautiful? Can you tell us why do you think it's beautiful?
Yeah.
Eleanor, yes. Perfect. Is your yes to Naples or to Palermo? Or to
Palermo.
Lecce?
Yeah, she's saying, because I said, like, I love it so much, African weather and
Okay.
amazing.
Definitely. We want your suggestions, guys. We want your recommendations. After the quarantine is finished, we want to travel around Italy. So please tell us, please give us some advice. To Palermo.
Palermo.
Nice.
Big love for Palermo. Should we introduce ourselves?
Do you want to go first?
Ooh, yes, but I'm yawning. So sorry. I am Joanna. I come from Cape Town, South Africa. So when I say African weather, I know what I'm talking about.
You're the expert.
Yeah. So like the weather in Palermo was for December, considering it's Europe, it's supposed to be cold, was relatively warm.
Yeah. I remember it was very windy.
It
especially on
was
the last day.
Yeah, throughout, but later in the day it was windy.
Yeah.
Which is normal. In South Africa, it's the same. So yes, I come from Cape Town, South Africa. It's a city next to the ocean. We have two oceans bordering South Africa. I am a teacher at Bologna Mille, and I live in the outskirts of Bologna. My favorite city in Italy, and this is being a little bit biased, has to be Bologna.
Wow, why? Why Bologna?
I love the portici, so the arches, because you don't need to like even have an umbrella when it rains.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
Yeah, to get from point A to point B in the entire city under the arches is amazing. I love the history of Bologna, and I love the food. Like I would die for tortellini in broth.
Very good food here in Bologna.
So,
Okay, we have Mattia. I come from Pescara, Abruzzo, but I've been to Naples twice, and it was so beautiful. Spent a few days there. I definitely agree. I definitely want to return to Naples. Valentina, hi. One of the most beautiful cities in Italy is Matera.
yes, recently Matera has been all over the news. I think before being considered as a UNESCO monument or heritage site, I think it was relatively unknown.
Yeah, but now it's really famous.
Matera, so when they speak about it, I envision it.
Yeah.
Student says it's very steep, like everything is uphill.
It's very traditional, I imagine it as well. Very stone.
Yeah. What about you?
just-
Emily? Where do you come from?
Very quickly, just be careful, guys. When I use one of the most, I would use the plural. So, for example, one of the most beautiful cities or places. So yeah, my name is Emily, as some of you will know already. I come from a city called Leicester, which is not so beautiful. It's very modern. It's a good place to live. But in Leicestershire, in the countryside around, it's a very beautiful place to go walking. You have lots of parks, national parks, lots of green areas. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for a holiday, but if you're passing for one day, it's a good place to visit to understand more about British life.
I'm going to Google it. Like I've literally written Leicester every webinar that I've had with you. I've written down.
Yeah, it's not so famous.
Yeah, but it's a smaller town. That's what I love about Italy. Like, although I love Bologna very much, and I'm very happy to be here in Bologna, I do love the smaller towns. I love the smaller towns because they have so much culture and tradition.
For me, a town that I love is called Sermonetta. I don't know if anyone is from Rome. Maybe they know Sermonetta. It's a really traditional little village in the countryside near Rome, near Latina, where my husband is from. And it's like going into a fairy tale.
How do I spell it?
Sermonetta. Let me write it. Sermonetta, I think is the spelling. Sermonetta.
I have to Google it.
If you haven't been, I recommend it. It's like a fairy tale. The first time I saw it was magical, a magical place.
Beautiful, beautiful. I really like Ferrara. It's a town or a city, but it's not actually that big. It's a city of bicycles. So everyone is on bicycles there.
Everyone's traveling by bike.
I like it. They have a lot of cobblestone pathways, and I enjoyed it very much with their castle.
Very traditional, medieval. Tommaso says, because it is rich of monuments, a beautiful sea, and tasty food.
Oh, wow.
Really
this is
nice.
Lecce. He's referring to Lecce.
I would use rich. It's rich.
But rich in monuments.
Yeah, or full of. Mattia? Yeah, it's a lovely place in the UK. We won the Premier League. That's true.
Tommaso says we shouldn't forget Florence. I liked Florence. What I liked about Florence was it wasn't big at all. It's a popular city, full of tourists, but you can get everywhere by foot as well. A little bit chaotic when I went there. I went there for a couple of hours, but I loved it. It was nice, especially. I remember this one image. So when I went to Florence, it was I'm just going to share it. It was a little bit of a difficult period because my cousin unfortunately lost her son. So I went to go to the church to pray. And I remember like having this overwhelming sensation of I need to go. And just as I got around the corner you saw like this church. It's massive. It's huge, and I was like,
Duomo, yeah,
not expecting that.
it's
And
huge. It's very big.
I was in awe of how beautiful this church was.
Yeah, really
Yes,
good praise.
I enjoyed it as well.
I was in awe. I had no words. I was speechless.
It was. It took my breath away.
Yeah. Hi, Alessandro. We also have Alessandro. He's from Naples and he loves his city. Perfect.
Awesome. We've got a good following from Napoli, from Naples.
Yeah, definitely. I would say, Joanna, I would like to see Florence again. I went to Florence in August, which was not the best choice because it was too hot, really, to walk around. So would like to go again, maybe in cooler weather, so I can explore more of the city, I think.
Definitely. We went late in the year, so it wasn't August. I don't know. It was November, I think. Yeah, November. So it's supposed to start getting quite cool already. It was really hot that day.
Yeah, I think these cities, it's good to maybe visit in the winter, in the spring, maybe the autumn.
Definitely.
Excellent. Okay, guys, let's have a look at today's focus. If you guys want to continue introducing yourselves, please do.
Yes.
Today we are looking at architecture. Joanna, do you want to read for us?
Yeah. So firstly, before we start, look at the word itself, architecture. Okay. When we look at the word at the end, that or the letters at the end of the word TURE, it's got a sound like structure. So pronounce it with us. Architecture.
Architecture.
Yes. Like Emily's put there, the TURE, it makes more of a ch.
Ch sound.
Yeah.
Also, we see structure. A little bit lower, structure.
Yeah, we have a bit of a different pronunciation between you and I, if you notice.
Really?
Well, even with this word. So I would say it quickly and then Emily's going to say it. So you can hear the pronunciation. Both of them are correct. Architecture.
Structure. Sorry, architecture.
Your CH is more prominent than mine.
Ch is a really strong ch.
But yes, pronounce it with us. Practice it at home. Maybe say the word 5 times. Architecture.
Architecture.
Or culture. Yeah.
Culture. Structure. The important thing is it's not pure.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. It's one syllable, ch.
And in this focus activity, we're going to focus on describing architecture, passives, and presenting a structure.
Good. Yeah, so yours is a little bit longer than mine. Structure. Mine is a little bit shorter. Structure.
Yeah, I drag my words out sometimes.
Yeah,
it's nothing wrong with it.
They're both correct.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, with a ch. That's the important thing. If it's long or short, it's okay. Okay, so let's have a look at some questions. Number one, do you prefer modern architecture or older styles? So can you guys tell us what type of architecture do you prefer and why?
Yes. Italy is filled with different types of architecture. But in my opinion, and I could be wrong, I feel the only place that is a lot more modern in terms of architecture is probably Milan.
Yeah, it has more skyscrapers.
Yeah.
More modern buildings.
I think that the rest of Italy generally keeps the standard of how they build houses and even apartment blocks the same. Keep the colors very neutral.
Yes, it's very beautiful because it's kind of all connected together.
Yeah. Where in South Africa, Cape Town, where I come from, if you go and look on Google and you type in some of the architecture in Cape Town, oh, mind blown.
Because it's very modern or?
Extremely modern. And different types, like different shapes, different styles. It's really nice to see how someone can really put their creativity into making it.
Yeah, definitely. Really creative types of architecture. Okay, we have Maria. I preferred older styles of architecture. Good. Mattia, I prefer everything that makes my heart break. Oh, very nice.
Your heartbreak? That's sad.
Maybe it's emotional. Very emotional heart architecture. Maria, why? Why do you prefer older styles? Mattia, can you tell us what makes your heart break? Why? Why are you moved by architecture?
Yes, please tell us.
I was really fascinated by Latina because my husband is from Latina.
Mhm.
And Latina is a very new city. It was founded 80 years ago, I think, more or less, 80 or 90 years ago.
Oh, wow, it's not that long.
During a period in Italy that was very, obviously, during the war, during a difficult period in Italian history. And the architecture is very rational. We would say rationalist architecture. So it's very big buildings, lots of marble, everything is white, big columns. So it's really interesting. I didn't imagine that Italy had this type of architecture. I think often we think of places that are very old, like Bologna or Rome or Florence. For me, it was really strange to see a different type of architecture.
Yeah, but if you consider, for example, so Latina is close to Rome. And if you think of it, during the Roman Empire, a lot of their buildings were made out of they had columns, arches, marble.
Yeah.
It was their clay, it was their brick.
Yeah.
And I think that's very unique to Italy. Like in England during the period, well, not during the war, but England, let's say when England was being formed, when you had the different kingdoms of England, you had the invasions of the Vikings. You guys had thatch roofs.
Yeah, we had the straw, the grass on the roof.
Yeah, which is typical from England.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. Germany also has a typical style. So they have like thatch roofs on the top, but a mix of really big brick and wooden logs in between to use as structure, as in support beams.
Yeah.
Very typical.
Maybe it's a little more similar to the British, the original British style, with the thatched roof, the wood. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, a thatched roof is kind of made of straw. I guess we could kind of say it's a type of grass as well. Think of a cottage.
Yes, a cottage, like well, maybe what you see in the Lord of the Rings as well.
Yeah.
So Maria says, I prefer older styles because I think about the time when it was made. Exactly.
It helps us to remember. Mattia, because I have no particular architecture preferences, so I love everything that's good for me. Good.
Oh, sweet. That's a nice way to explain it.
In my opinion, modern style could be cold. Yeah, I think maybe when we think of warm architecture, we think of these wooden houses.
We definitely think of the history that gets put into making a house.
Yeah.
Hi, Enrico.
Hi, welcome. I prefer modern architecture in my home, but I prefer older styles for sightseeing.
Fair enough.
Good point.
I think many people agree with that.
I would definitely agree.
We live in a day and age where modern is good. Modern is what we are.
It's
We are the
contemporary.
modern. That's exactly what we are. Tommaso says, definitely. I prefer older styles rather than modern because when you visit historical cities like Rome, it seems like a blast from the past.
Excellent phrase.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past. Yes. We transport ourselves in time. Elena, actually, I like both styles, but maybe I prefer the old style because it has historical significance and give me more heat. Good. I think in English we would say warmth rather than heat. Hot is kind of something different. It's more like sexy or seductive, whereas warm is like friendly.
a nice feeling inside.
Yeah.
Matty is giving you good compliments. He's like, honestly,
Yeah.
I definitely love British architecture.
That's good. I love British architecture too. I miss the houses. I think here, especially in Bologna, everyone lives in apartments. I miss having my house, my garden. Especially if you live in a village in England, everything is very independent. Yeah, which is nice. I miss having my little space, my house, my garden.
I agree. It's the same. Like in South Africa, we have so much space. Like we have the same population, the same amount of people that Italy has, except we have a lot more space to accommodate these people. So our houses are bigger, and our property, our land, is a lot bigger as well.
Yeah, when I think of South Africa, I think of land.
You think of land, yeah. We have a lot of farms as well. Considering my mom has a property, and my mom is not rich. This is an average house. My mom has a property of maybe about 600 to 700 square meters.
Wow.
It's a massive property. So,
yeah, definitely. Good.
The square meters does not money or signify money. Just means that we have more land.
Yeah, it depends on the location. Yeah, definitely.
It would be the same if Italy was a lot bigger as well. The people would have houses rather than just apartment blocks.
Yeah, I think it's maybe similar. In England, we don't have as much land, but it's more usual to live in a house than in an apartment.
Yeah.
Matthias, something that warms my heart. Perfect.
He also goes on to say, I have lived in London for a while, and during that specific moment, I fell in love with it. Oh, wow.
Mattia, can you tell us, do you live in London now, or is it finished? Because if we say I have lived or I have been living, it means that I live now in London. If I say I lived, no have, it means it's finished. Okay. So can you tell us, do you live in London now, or is it finished? Wow, so he fell in love with London. That's very nice.
He's like embracing the English culture.
Past simple. Good. Yeah, so I lived. Currently, I'm in Italy. Perfect.
Excellent.
So no have. It's not necessary. Excellent. Yes, the past simple. Okay, let's talk about question number 2. Has anything been built or renovated in your city recently? So where you live right now, has anything new been built or been renovated?
What about in Leicester? Anything new?
In Leicester, it's not so new, but 10 years ago, the National Space Centre was built. So we have a strong aerospace industry in Leicester, and we have the National Space Centre in the city.
That's so cool. I'm learning so many new things.
It's excellent. You can go and visit. You can get married there if you want, if you're passionate about space.
I like that. The National Space Center. I'm writing this down.
Yes, in Leicester. What about in Cape Town? Has anything been built in recent years?
This is not so new. A new stadium was constructed in 2010 for the Soccer World Cup because we held it. And probably more recently, I don't know.
Yeah, it's difficult to think of recent ones. I can think in Bologna. In Bologna, recently, the People Mover, the little train from the airport to the station, was constructed.
Mm-hmm. It's not running at the moment, but they are doing a lot of test runs, I think. I see it every now and then running.
Yeah, the testing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. In Naples, the Royal Palace in Piazza Plebiscito was renovated recently.
Excellent.
Good.
Good use of the
Alessandro.
past.
Hello, Alessandro.
A lot of buildings were renovated last year for Universiadi. What is that? And a new swimming pool was opened in December 2018.
Good. I think it's like an Olympics for universities.
Oh, cool.
I remember seeing something on TV. If that's what I'm thinking about. Alessandro, maybe confirm.
Yes, please tell us, what is Universiadi?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's like an athletics tournament, an athletics competition. But here around my city, Il Ponte di Mare has been built. It is the highest bridge in the whole of Abruzzo and the most beautiful. Excellent.
Awesome.
Good. So just be careful when
you are correct.
We're correct. Good. Just be careful with a passive. We put the name of the object first. So in this case, Il Ponte del Mare has been built. Yeah, or was constructed. The name of the object comes at the beginning of the sentence.
Yes, so just remember that the object from our active voice becomes our subject. So we're focusing on the object of the previous sentence.
Yeah, perfect. So name first. I hear a lot of people using the passive correctly, but they put the name at the end, which kind of is not the point of the passive. The passive needs to be with the name at the beginning.
Yeah,
because we're focusing on it.
Focusing on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Elena says, in Palermo, a lot of historical buildings have been renovated recently. So we say have been because it's plural. Because in the beginning you say a lot of historical buildings with an S. It would be plural.
Yeah, but good. Sorry.
Is it awesome?
Awesome. Okay. Good. Yeah, so good sentence structure though. So we have the subject, the historical buildings, and then the passive. Historical buildings have been renovated. Okay. Number 3, have you visited any famous buildings? Has anyone ever visited a famous building? Which one?
Yeah, give us some examples of the places that you visited. What about you, Em? Have you visited any famous buildings?
I guess I visited in Rome quite a few famous buildings. I always forget the name of it in Rome. I always get confused between the Parthenon and the other one. The Parthenon is Greek, I think.
The Imperial Forum. No.
Not the Forum. I can never remember the name.
The one with the big columns.
Yeah, maybe it was on the photo earlier. But it's very, very big. There's a hole in the roof where you can see.
Church.
Yeah. It has a special name though.
I think it's a mausoleum.
Yeah. I know they have lots of shrines around, lots of tombs, but I can't remember the name right now. Let's have a look. The north and the south side. Okay, this is the bridge.
You're correct, though. It's the Pantheon in Rome.
Pantheon. I get confused because there's a Pantheon and there's something else in Greece which has a similar name.
The Parthenon or something, Pantheon.
Yeah, Pantheon.
Because it's coming from the Greek word.
Yes. I always find it difficult to remember, but I remember it was so beautiful. There was the hole in the ceiling. Yeah, really beautiful place.
When I saw that, the first thing I thought was, what happens when it rains?
Yeah. Apparently it's very clever. The way they've engineered the floor means that the rain falls in a specific direction. I don't know how it works, but I think there is an architectural feature.
I hope so, because that's all I was thinking. If it's flooded, who's going to drain the water?
Yeah, such a beautiful place too. In July 2018, I visited Leeds Castle near London and the British Museum.
Excellent.
Really famous buildings.
So in English, we don't say the Colosseo, but we changed it. So we say the Colosseum with the M is the most visited monument in Italy.
Yeah, definitely. I guess it's so popular. I don't know. Have you visited the Colosseum?
Yes, I have. I was really impressed with the history of the Colosseum, like the things that they used to do inside there.
Yeah. I've never visited inside. I've seen it from the outside. But next time I go to Rome, I want to visit the inside too.
Definitely. The history is really good. Mattia says, I visited Tate Modern. It is located opposite of St. Paul's Cathedral in London. That's stunning modern and art place. He's so nice about England. I want him to go to South Africa so he can say nice things too.
From the top, everyone can see the beautiful landscape, and it's free. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, really?
I recommend.
Modern is free?
Yeah, in the UK, museums and art galleries tend to be free. The national ones.
Okay.
You can make a donation if you want, but it tends to be a free entry.
And many people do make a donation?
I think so, yeah. A lot of people, personally, if I can, I will always donate something. But yeah, I think it's free because it's considered as a state treasure, I suppose.
So money is already like probably invested into it from the government, and that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, also, I think it's really important.
Yeah, it's educating and it's something fun to do.
Excellent. Eleanor, last year I visited the Royal Palace in Madrid. It was amazing.
Oh,
nice.
What is the Royal Palace's name in Madrid? I feel like it's a special name.
Yeah, maybe there's a name. Maria, I recommend the ticket that included Colosseum and the Imperial Forum.
Yes, that's what I did to get to see them both because it worked out cheaper. Plus, the Imperial Forum is really big, so you spend a lot of time inside of it.
Yeah, again, I've never been in it. I've seen it from the street. But
You have to. They have like placards that have like written what was specific thing was used in the past, and you envision it. You're like, oh my word, I'm living history right now.
Yeah, amazing history.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay, and you can visit different days. Wow, so it's kind of an open ticket. Good. Okay, guys, let's move on because we have quite a lot of reading to do. Joanna, do you want to read the first part? So maybe until building.
Okay. So a unique commercial skyscraper is located at 20 Fenchurch Street in London's financial district. It was nicknamed the walkie-talkie because of its shape, but a few years ago it earned a different name. It was discovered that when sunlight shines onto the concave mirrored facade, it is reflected directly onto streets below the building.
Temperatures as high as 70 degrees Celsius have been observed during the summer, and properties along the street, as well as a parked car, have been damaged. After these events, the building was given the nicknames Walkie Scorchy and Fry Scraper. In 2015, it was awarded the Carbuncle Cup for the worst new building in the UK.
I know.
Okay, Eleanor answered our question, Palace of the Orient.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Okay, guys, so we have a lot of vocabulary here. If you guys have any questions, please do type in the chat box. Maybe we could look at some which we think could be difficult. You guys. Maybe walkie-talkie.
A walkie-talkie. So a walkie-talkie is a two-way radio, actually. For example, if I'm in the army or the military and Emily's with me, we're on different sides. I'm like, Emily, do you copy? Over.
Yes. So before we had a phone, we couldn't easily contact each other in different places. So people had like a radio that they could speak and listen. So this is a walkie-talkie. So yeah, the building looked like this.
I need
Yeah.
to. I'm so curious now.
Yeah, Mattia, the police use walkie-talkies. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or builders on a building site.
Yeah.
To contact each other.
Or even truck drivers.
Truck drivers, yeah, definitely. Anywhere where you need to contact each other in a long distance. Yeah, I don't know how I would describe the shape of a walkie-talkie.
I keep thinking of an antenna, so
yeah, it's like a brick with an antenna.
yeah, so perhaps Google it, see what it is. I know I'm going to.
Definitely. Any other questions, guys, about vocabulary? Maybe we could look at facade.
So, what is a facade?
So the root word is face.
Yes.
What is a facade?
It can have two meanings. Can have two meanings.
Yeah, I guess one is more physical, one is kind of
Metaphorical. Yeah.
Okay, Tommaso, what does facade mean?
Okay.
Does anybody know?
Yeah, if you don't know, we'll be happy to explain what is a facade.
10 seconds.
So Matthias is the main part of the place, which you're almost onto the correct answer.
What is the? Yeah, maybe we should give them an idea. Okay, Alessandro, the side of a building.
Usually the front part, the front side of the building. Also,
yeah, Antonio, welcome back. Yeah, the part in front of a building. Yeah.
Yes. But a facade doesn't only need to be used for a building. In this case, yes. A facade is also talking about a covering or a mask, like for your face.
Yeah, covering or something on the outside layer. Yeah, perfect. Antonio says the buildings in Rome are vibrant, asymmetrical, distorted, rough, and uneven. Wow, very good adjectives. A lot of adjectives there. For example, the facade of a church. Yeah, so church is like this. Yeah, the outside, the part that you see.
Yes, yes.
The outside. Mattia, we say facciata. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Do you know, Joanna?
No, I don't know. I've never heard it before.
Okay, Eleanor has a question. Fry scraper. Okay.
Oh, it's a play on words.
So we have two words together here, to fry and skyscraper. So a skyscraper is a big tower, a modern tower, like in Milan, New York. What about to fry? What is to fry, Joanna?
When you think of an egg, when you heat something up, it could potentially be cooked properly or to burn it.
So usually with oil, like chips or bacon, you fry the thing. So fry scraper is a joke. That means it is a skyscraper which burns, which fries things near the building. So, for example, a car, the properties.
But why that is because the building was maybe built in a way, or it has something connected to it. Like this one said, because the outside of the building is more like a mirror, and the mirror was reflecting the sunlight, and then it would burn the things at the bottom. Maybe people would get really hot when they walk past, cars were burnt.
Yeah, perfect. Thomas, so like when you fry chips. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a joke. The building is frying the cars, the properties. The
Nobody
same.
got hurt.
Sorry.
I said nobody got hurt, I hope.
Yes. Hopefully it wasn't. No one got hurt. Also, similar thing, scorch. To scorch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to burn.
Yeah, when something burns, we say it's burning, but when something is it's hotter than burn, we can say it's scorching.
Yeah, in Bologna in the summer, the weather is scorching. It's boiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the humidity is scorching.
Yeah. Thanks to the humidity, definitely. Okay. Maybe let's have a look at some passives. If you guys have any more questions, please let us know. Can you find any passives in the text and tell us what tenses are they? So past simple, present perfect, present perfect continuous, present continuous. Can you find what is the first passive? Antonio has a good question. What is the skyline?
It's like the horizon.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, when you have New York, you have all the skyscrapers and you see the outline of the skyscrapers against the sky.
Yes, it's a better way of explaining it.
This is the skyline. So it's the shadow or the outline of the buildings.
Yeah, China is also a really, really good place to imagine skyscrapers.
Yeah, definitely China, Hong Kong, Singapore, these places. Yeah, so it's the buildings on the sky and how you can see them. You're very welcome. Okay, can anyone find a passive? The first passive in the text. And what type of passive is it?
Yes, please tell us as well what type of passive. It's important to know.
Maybe we should review while waiting when we use a passive. Joanna, do you want to talk about the function of a passive?
Yes. So when we talk about the function of the passive, it is to give emphasis to the object of a previous sentence, like the active. So when we use a passive, our object is the focal point. We are paying attention to it, and the object becomes our subject. Am I on the right direction? Did I give a good enough answer?
Perfect. Okay, yeah, so these guys have it. Is located.
A present simple passive, exactly, Alessandro. Great job.
Good.
Antonio also got the next one, which was nicknamed. But Antonio, at the same time, when we look at was nicknamed or was discovered, which tense is it? Which passive?
Yeah, I don't know why they say is located is not underlined. I think there's a mistake. But is
Yeah, it should be.
Definitely a passive. Okay. Was nicknamed, was discovered. Yeah, past simple passive. Good, Alessandro. Antonio has given as an example.
So Columbus discovered America. America was discovered by Columbus. Exactly. In the first part of the sentence, America is our object, and that is your active voice. When we change it to passive, America, the object, now becomes our subject. But if we want to mention the subject from the first sentence, we would use by. So by the subject Columbus.
Yeah, excellent. Really good examples. Okay, we have everyone saying was nicknamed, was discovered. It is reflected. Perfect.
Mhm. And Antonio says it's a past simple passive. Excellent, Antonio. Good job.
Mhm. And yeah, also Alessandro reflected present simple passive. Good. Any more?
Mhm.
Few more.
Yes, I found.
We have 3 more, I think. If I count correctly.
I found 2, 3, 4. No, there are 4 more.
4 more.
Mhm.
Okay. Ah,
So,
yes.
have observed, excellent, present perfect, Mattia.
Good.
Then there is as well as have been damaged.
Good. 2 more.
Alessandro has it. He said there was given and was awarded. Past simple past. Excellent. You guys are
Very
doing
good.
wonderful.
What is the meaning of the word to award? Let me tell us. Award. It's a positive word, but what does it mean? Thank you, Antonio. We enjoyed your interaction. So what does it mean to award? Joanna, have you ever been awarded anything?
Yes, I have. When I was in school, like medals for sports. My last year of school, I did really, really well in Afrikaans, which is a language from South Africa. So
Wow.
I got a trophy
Wow, that's excellent.
for the best improvement. Wasn't the best.
But that's important. I think it's good that they recognize improvement. But yeah, to assign to, yes, to a judge. Bye, Antonio. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you. Yeah, to give a prize.
Yeah, to give something like an award, a prize.
Give a prize. Okay, guys. So we have 3 more minutes before we finish. Can you guys tell us, have you ever been awarded a prize?
And if you have been awarded a prize, what for? Good job, Mattia. But remember, do not use Google Translate all the time. It's okay every now and then for, I guess, a specific word, but not phrases.
Yeah. Sometimes it translates, but in a strange way, not so natural.
Yeah, not natural at all. Like it's understandable, but it's not correct.
Yeah, we wouldn't use it in common language.
And
But
I know
yes.
I've made this mistake many times in Italian. So
Yeah. Also because some words have double meanings
Mhm.
or triple meanings or even more meanings.
Exactly. Or the word you're looking for in English is not the word you need in Italian.
Definitely. So it's good, but not for everything. Okay. Has anyone ever been awarded a prize?
What about
for?
you, Emily? Have you been awarded a prize?
Yes. When I was at school, I was awarded a prize for drama and theatre.
Oh,
In my
cool.
final year, we had a special ceremony, and they gave out different prizes for different subjects, and I was very happy because I got mine for drama and theatre studies.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Emily is really, really creative when it comes to drama and theatre.
Tommaso, when I played football, I was awarded the best scorer twice.
Yeah, way to go, Tommaso. Excellent.
Good. Anyone else? You ever awarded a prize? You have 1 minute.
30 seconds.
Okay, for beach soccer during the summertime. Good.
Oh, awesome. Everyone's getting it for soccer. Eleanor says, I've been awarded a prize, not a prize, a prize for my master's thesis after university. Yeah,
Wow,
excellent.
excellent.
Cool.
Good. Remember, prize is with a Z.
Hmm.
Prize. Yeah. But yeah, it's the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's perfect, man. They acknowledge you. Excellent, though.
Every
Good
prize
job.
is good. Okay, guys, we're going to have to finish there for today. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure to interact with you guys. Have a lovely day and hopefully see you again soon.
Yes, if you wait another 10 minutes, there will be another focus for your level. Also, remember that if you have any questions about grammar or any additional, I don't know, work that you want to do, please go like our page, SOS, on Facebook, and we will help you with all your grammar questions. Have an excellent, excellent day, guys.
Have a good day. And just reading Alessandro, the fastest and most competent swimmer in my swimming pool, and the best player in a friendly football tournament. Excellent. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.